2025. This is a Diamond Light soul language transmission and communication, a collective convergence, working with crystalline allies of obsidian, purple fluorite, green chrysoprase, and celestite. There is a convergence at hand, a gathering of fractal threads across dimensions, each strand a part of you, of us, bridging now through the earth. And at this threshold, an earth bridge forms, a living portal between the cosmic and the embodied. This moment calls not just for awareness, but for presence. Not just vision, but action. So what is the theme? What is the purpose, the point of alignment, and the offering of this now moment? It is clarity through complexity. It is the breaking open of overwhelm into motion. It is a call to simplify, speak and endure, ground and anchor in. We begin with the deep resonance of the obsidian crystal. It does not flinch at the layers. It does not fear the shadows or complications. If it sits still and clear, it invites you to do the same. When life feels like too much, when the knots are tangled and the path looks impassable, this is the moment. A call to take a moment and pause. To see from every angle, to remember, this is not impossible. It is simply intricate, a weaving of strings that can be unraveled with patience. The overwhelm is a teacher. It points not to failure, but to invitation. And the invitation is this: break it down, bring it to its most basic essence, and go for it. In this moment, we do not have to carry it all at once. It is a mere one step, one breath, one decision toward clarity. Slowly does it. Now breathe into the crystalline light of purple fluorite. This is the frequency of aligned communication, expression, clarity of thought and speech. This is a moment where one is being invited to speak, to name it, to tame it, to vibrate through the voice as an activation, and bring this into being. What is held inside the heart longs for bridge and breath. The breath here is key. The soul wants to be heard through your voice. Say the thing, write it, sing it. speak it. Sound it into being. You are not just describing life. This is the co-creation of it. Visualize the outcome that you are choosing to see. Release yourself from the attachment or expectation or need that it needs to be one specific way. See it not from fear, but from faith. Speak it as if it already exists, because in the quantum field it does. Fluorite comes in as a reminder, saying that communication is not just verbal. It's in the tone, the expression, the presence. Breathe. It's in the energy that surrounds the words, in the silence in between them. It's in the body as it so eloquently communicates through motion, through nuance, through subtlety. In the music that finds you, the objects that may show up before you unexpectedly, in the synchronicities, the number sequences, the smells, the dream. Listen deeply, my friend. Speak honestly, indelibly, and when in doubt, ask. Reach out to a trusted dear one. If not, a counselor, a guide, a mentor. In this timeline, everything is relational. And yes, relationship is with self, with nature. But we are honestly, simply not meant to do this life alone. We are made for communion. And we soften into the resilience of green chrysoprase praise. This is the pulse of the earth, gentle, powerful, and enduring. Know you are strong. That courageous streak within you. Remember the fires of many walked through before. At times, maybe burned to the cinder, burnt to the ground, to only rise once again, as does a child fall down. It does not remain laying there flat on its face. It endeavours to begin again, restart. Every single time, born again in this now new moment. You know how to go on. We've done this so many times before, and this is no different. If you feel empty, just take one step, then another. Small, real, present. This is a path of endurance, of devotion. And there are many moments where humanness whispers doubt. It will feel easier to stop, to stall, and to shrink and diminish oneself. You're being beckoned to remember the dream is yours, here, available, because of the capacity to live it. So write the book, begin the business, return to study, share the art, change your career, move cities, upend your life, start again. Speak your truth, love again. Your dreams are ready to be met, and you are ready to meet them. No more procrastinating, no more giving power to overwhelm. Break it down, decide, act. This is the encouragement. Do the thing. Take the leap. Expand and take flight. It may feel risky at first, but so is staying stuck. The fruit of your labor, it is real, but so is the richness of the journey. Allow yourself to be seen. Give yourself the opportunity to try and do your best, even if it's messy, even if it's imperfect, if it means risking failure. Because, my friend, that is where mastery is born. And now we rise to meet with the gentle frequencies and angelic resonance of celestite crystal. Within this frequency of divine attunement, celestite is soft yet vast, a whisper of sky that brings clarity from the unseen. It asks that you listen differently, tune into the higher realms, where your soul team, your ancestors, your oversoul, your guides, your God, the one in which you have faith. Even when the earth calls you to root, you must also look up, receive from within. Celestite brings reminders in dreams, in songs, in feathers, in numbers. These little reminders that we are not walking alone, even when it feels that way. We are so loved and surrounded. This is a time to connect with Spirit and to remember in this guidance that comes from taking those moments to pause, to trust in this vessel that is divinely inspiring. But it must be grounded. It must take shape. Celestite brings a message of balance, that you are the living bridge between the stars and the earth, to anchor these dreams, these visions into this present moment. Again, speak it, walk it, live it. This is not just a dreaming for self. This is a dreaming on behalf of generations, on behalf of the earth. One voice, one choice. This is the light. This is through the simplicity of all that matters. That is all it takes. So everything that is anchored now will ripple across timelines, into hearts, through realities, interdimensionally so. This is the convergence, where fractals align. The voice, the vision, the courage and connection, they are whole. So I ask of you now, will you move through the tangible and return to simplicity? Can you speak into the vision, even when the voice wobbles and shakes? Will you hold yourself in strength, even when it feels so challenging? Will you root into the earth and listen for the whispers of the skies? Ready, guided, be the bridge. When life becomes the codex, through the living rhythm and the vibration of the essence, that which is you. Presence becomes a gift. Dreams walk with you, and love ripples through every step. We are converted.